Okay, here today gonna work on some 50 BMG reloads. Got a couple comments, they wanted a little more in-depth video, so I'm gonna go ahead and redo it. I got a couple new things in it that make it much easier to do, and go ahead and explain some things. Got a punch here. This punch will help you get your military primers out. They're crimped in. It's just a regular punch here, 1/8 inch 30mm point or 3mm point. So it could stand to be a little bit longer, but it'll get them out. I got the lube pad here to lube the cases. I'll do that here in a minute. I'll run through five rounds just to show it. Also got a case gauge here for the 50. Drop your case down in there, make sure it's proper size and length. Another new thing is the military crimp remover. I'll do that too. So I will go ahead and set up my die. I've already got, this is the resized die. I've already got it pretty well set up, but just to go through and explain it, you drop the raise the prime up there and drop that all the way down, tighten it down. Okay, now that's set up to resize and deprime. I'll set 5 cases out of the ones that need done here. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get some set up so you can watch what I do. Alright, first of all I'm going to lube the pad here. Put a few squirts on. I'm only doing 5 cases right now. Kind of let that soak in. I usually run a case over it to kind of help push it down in there so not all the cases get completely soaked. I'll set that one back there and let it dry. Excuse me. Roll this one across. Stick it up into the press here. You hear the primer come out there. These 50s, they're kind of stubborn. Set this down here. Alright, there you go. You got your primer out of there. Case is resized. I'll set it over there with all the other ones that are resized. They need to be trimmed and then put back through the tumbler to get the brass shavings and lube off. Now those are resized and deprimed cases here. I've got some that I've already deprimed and resized and trimmed and chamfered. You can see the nice glare off the rim. They just need the case prep and primers. So I'll show you. I'll go ahead and trim these here, but I'm going to come back and use these so I don't have to wait on the tumbler. Alright, over here at the trimmer, I set up my cutter, my case length gauge for the 50. Get that all the way down. Got your chamfer tool for after you trim. I'll run through a couple of these real quick. It's fairly easy. I'd definitely like to upgrade the trimmer though. Doesn't seem like it gets a true accurate trim every time. Could just be me, but I think I'm going to upgrade to that. After you trim, chamfer over it. I set those aside so I know that they're trimmed and chamfered. Run through another one here. The reason I run it 2 or 3 extra times is just to make sure there isn't anything else to get out of it. Give it a light chamfer. Set that one aside, let it be known that one's trimmed. Alright, now, after that, what I'll do is I'll put it back in the tumbler. But, I'm not going to work on all those right now. I'm just going to grab 5 of these that are already trimmed, chamfered, and tumbled. Alright, now I got my cases over here that have been trimmed, chamfered, and retumbled to get the lube and the brass shavings out of them. There's the projectiles. We are still going to have to get out the military crimp. Now, I've already prepped these cases once. These are on their 3rd loading, so I don't necessarily need to take the crimp out, but I'll go ahead and show you how to do it and what you got to do with the Lee. Now, it's kind of a pain. That's why I'd like to upgrade, but for now that'll get me by. It's the cheapest route to go to get reloading on this 50, and everything else is pretty high dollar. But like, you get what you pay for here. It isn't the best, but it works. So I'll go ahead and demonstrate how you set up to get the military crimp out. Alright, you gotta take the shell holder off and replace it with a smaller this piece right here. So I gotta take this off and put this on to be able to use the military crimp remover. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this. Alright, now that that's in place, what I'm going to do is take the military crimp remover. Well, first you got to take out your resize guide.